All right, lads, welcome back to me podcast, Cheaper Than Therapy. Mick Thomas here. How are you? Thanks for liking, subscribing. Make sure you subscribe and sharing and coming on back. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching. You can watch on YouTube now. I'm back. I look very skinny. I lost a lot of weight. I lost 19 pounds, I've calculated, since I've been sick. I think I had the vid for the first time ever. That's not bad, right? Since 2020 when the whole thing was launched. I think in 2024 I got my first taste of the vid and I was fine. So I'm trying to put back on 20 pounds. Just gone. I mean, I'm ripped now, I'll be honest with you. If I took my shirt off right now, you would see abs and everything, which is a great achievement. So, that's, when you're sick, you got to look at the silver lining. So if you get diagnosed with some sort of weird disease, there's a good chance you could have a six-pack coming into beach weather. So, yay. But, anyway, this April 5th and 6th, I am at New Jersey, back at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club. Come down, tickets are on sale for that. And right now, I'm not promoting any other shows. Of course, I am around New York City. I am at my favorite comic strip. I'm at West Side. I'm at the Comedy Cellar. I'm everywhere. So come see me live. So I'm trying to put back on a bit of timber from the old sickness. But we get into a happy Palm Sunday, by the way. Happy Palm Sunday. And that's not a Sunday that's made for palms, as in the palm of your hand, or any ladies. I didn't bring any water with me. Shit. Or any ladies named Pam. This is just, Palm Sunday is when Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey and everybody knew the king was arriving and they just laid out palms for him to walk on. So it is the holiest week of the year. Some say Christmas. I do love Christmas. I enjoy Christmas. I celebrate it. But this is probably the holiest week. So much shit went on this week, right? This time Jesus went in. In this whole week, he was able to go into Palm Sunday. Happened, right? They arrested him. He had his last supper. Peter betrayed him 3 times. Judas was a cunt, right? Died on Good Friday and rose again on Easter. It's an amazing Holy Week. So I hope you celebrate it. Anyway, I'll move on. That's just what I wanted to share with you. But for the first time ever, this is episode 249. 249 and I'm feeling fine. This is the first time ever that I've invented my own conspiracy. I've had thoughts, right? And I've seen other videos of things and it's made me think of yeah, that does make sense. Holy shit, right? This is the first time I have kind of started to put together my own puzzles and go, wait a minute, this ain't right. I have my own conspiracy theory and here I'm going to share with you right now. Now, listen, I've been kind of not anti-conspiracy. I always need to know what the why is. If there's a conspiracy theory, tell me, right? Tell me what the why is. The 9/11, the JFKs, the flat earthers. Give me the why. And, and I kind of have the why now. Like I watch a Michael Moore. I mean, listen, we all know Michael Moore uncovered a lot of stuff for 9/11, but Michael Moore was also cut out for being a liar. So I don't know what to believe of his stuff. But nevertheless, John, we move on, right? We move on. So here's my conspiracy. Here's all the stuff that happened, unfolded this week. I got the old noggin, the wheels turning. I got the old mind going, right? Here's my conspiracy. I'm going to start. So I took a few points of things that have happened this week. And the overall conspiracy that I think is that they want us to have a lawless society. They want to crumble society from within. How are they going to do that, Mick Thomas? That sounds fucking crazy talk. Here's what happened in no particular order, but all this shit happened this week. And again, fact check me. Google, although Google has been in trouble lately, right, for their new woke AI bullshit. I'll get into that maybe another day. Scary stuff, which means are people leaving Apple phones by the drones. They're just leaving in the masses because they're using the new Google AI, which is totally woke. And if you ask it to show it who our forefathers was, it makes, Lincoln and all them guys black. right? It makes Nazis black. It makes, ask it, hey, can you say something nice about Trump? To go, no, can't do it. Say something nice about Biden. Well, take a seat. I got a load of stuff for you. So, and it's not about Biden and Trump. It's just about how dare you not put accurate information up there. And that's the AI that's been used for iPhone. So people are just going, fuck you, iPhone. I got nothing to do with you anymore. And to be honest with you, I've always wanted to leave iPhone. I really have for years. Because they just, and I'm not a tech guy. I'm really not a tech guy. But it's like, you just have me hostage. It's the only reason I'm with you. You have me hostage because you have all my shit, my notes, my photos, my songs. And I look at the songs, I don't care anymore. Like, so I might try to find a way to get an iPhone, not based on, and we know Mick Thomas loves a good boycott, but I probably will move over to Samsung eventually, especially with this bullshit. But anyway, I digress. I wish I had water. But anyway, so they want us to live in a lawless society. And here's some of the things that I've put through, right? I'm standing there. You know that Charlie Day meme, and he's got all the wires and the photographs, and he's fucking losing his mind. So let me put together some of these points that I've put together. So we started off what happened announced this week, Nashville. And again, fact check me, right? Oh yeah, that's how I went on that rant about Google and the AI shit. Fact check me. So in Nashville this week, they just announced that we need more women on the force. All for that. All for that. We do need more women on the police force. No matter what country you live in, no matter what state or town you live in, you need more women. Why? Because women have problems too, right? You don't want to, right? You could have a woman, she could have been, an awful event happened with a man. She's a bit embarrassed telling a cop what happened, right? I get that, right? Or maybe you have one that slipped and fell in the shower and she doesn't want a male cop to come in and see her business. All for that, right? All for females. But what they've done is, so Nashville have like, we need more women. Yes, we do. But guess what? The women are not able to pass the physical test. So let's reduce the physical test to fucking nothing. Literally nothing. Do you know, like, and I've always been against fat cops. I've always been, if I were, and I'm pro-cop. Very, very pro-cop. Nobody's more pro-cop than me. Maybe the cops. Cops are probably pro-cops more than me. But I'm a very, very pro-cop type of lad. And again, pro-female cop too. But you have dropped the standards so fucking low now, right? Here's the test, and you can go on and look at it up. Here's the test. I wish again I had the technology, the experience where I could just put the video up in the corner here. So it shows the video of these people running and jumping over a 3-foot chain link fence, just a regular fence. 3 foot high, right? And then they have to run up to a traffic cone, and that's their place where they rest. Then they have to rest 2 minutes, because that must have taken a lot out of you to climb over a fucking chain link fence and run 5 fucking feet to the resting point. Take 2 minutes. Of course you need 2 minutes. And then you come back and they have to jump over. Not jump over as in they're a triathlon. They have to figure out how to get over it. And then they have a 3-foot concrete wall that they have to get over. And that's what it is. And that's their test. I'm sure there's a few other little things in there, but they have reduced the standards so fucking low that, is that the person that's going to be protecting me? Is that the one? Is it? Right? Let alone, by the way, I'm not talking about chasing a criminal. Oh no! Criminal's gone down the alleyway. Don't worry, Sarge, I'll get him. And this fucking little go-getter lady, and she goes running down the alleyway. She's going to get the bad guy, right? The old 1970s cop music is playing. Freeze, sugar, right? And she's running down. Don't you go anywhere, you jive turkey. Freeze, what, right? And she's chased him down. And all of a sudden, oh, hello, Officer Daisy. Yeah, how are you doing with that perp? He got away, Sarge. Why? Well, he jumped over a 3.5-foot wall. He jumped over a 4-foot wall by just putting his hand here, leg on the side, and got over. Well, why didn't you go get him, Daisy? Officer Daisy, because 4-foot wall ain't that high. You're 5'9" yourself. You're a big girl. Yeah, but we only, we're girls. We can only get over 3-foot walls. That's what we train for. So I'm not even talking about chasing them down. I'm talking about, what if I'm in the house? Someone's breaking into my house and I got to call up a cop, and then she shows up. But you know what? I have my fence. My fence is locked in because I got a dog. I like to let my dog run around the yard. I got a fence around my house. What's she going to do? Come up? Fucking, I would love to help him, but the gate is locked. The fence is locked. How big is the fence? It's 3.5 feet. Yeah, we can only do 3 foot. That's it. Is that who you want? Protecting and saving you? So we'll take that. Look at that. Now what happens? You either have more female cops, right, who are not fit enough to protect you and to serve. So let's put that on the shelf, right? Category number 1, cops who are not qualified are able to help you in the time of an emergency. And again, I'm sure there's some female cops out there fucking jacked. You see them at the fucking gym, right? They're just going to beat the shit out with their clit. Just massive women who are doing a great job. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the standard itself. So now we got a whole army full of these fucking women who can't do shit. Now we take on Pittsburgh. Let's go to Pittsburgh. I think I talked about this on another episode. Pittsburgh, here's what happened. They are now in the middle of the purge. Did you know that? Starting from 3 a.m. in the morning. It started last week. I did talk about this. 3 a.m. in the morning till 7 a.m. in the morning. 911 calls go straight to voicemail. 911 calls go straight to voicemail. That's it. 100%. Listen, and they've no longer, if you call up and say, hey, someone's breaking into my house, it's gone to voicemail, cops will not longer, you know when you have your alarm set up and your alarm goes, you know, you see it in the commercials when they try sell you those alarms and it's a bunch of like go-getters behind a keyboard and a headset. Like, how you doing? This is us from Homeland Security. We noticed that your subscription fee for $35 a month that you're paying shows us that somebody broke into your house. Yes, please send somebody quickly. Don't worry, help is on the way. No fucking more. No fucking more. So that fee you're spending a month for someone's breaking into your house, the cops go, well, we're not going to answer those because a lot of times those could be false. So now, as a result, the purge is happening in Pittsburgh. It's already been a week. Crime is already through the fucking roof in a week, right? Let's take that, put it on the shelf. So we now have weak cops. We have cops that won't fucking come out for you between certain hours now, right? Now let's take a little bit onto immigration. Let's talk about the migration problem. Oh, here he goes. I thought one day we'd have an episode with no politics. Sorry. The caravans are coming in, right? You can already see the murders are going up, right? Now you might say, well, murders happen every day, Mick, but why are you promoting these ones? Because these people weren't here a month ago. These people weren't here 2 months ago, right? And again, yeah, we have our own murders in this country. Why outsource our murders, Mick? Why would you outsource your murders? Right? We're not doing that. They're coming in and the murder. Am I highlighting just the immigrants one? Yes, I am. I am highlighting those ones. And I know murders happen every minute, every day in this country. But guess what? Guess what? These 10 murders that happened in this week alone from illegal immigrants, that's 10 more people that would have been alive if they were fucking held back properly and did background checks. But what do I know, right? So not only that, that's not the point I'm trying to make. Here's what got added this week. Thank you to the state of California, right? In California now, California, the left have decided that guess what? Guess what? The immigrants who are not citizens, the immigrants who are not here legally, the immigrants are allowed get guns. Pew, pew, pew. The immigrants are allowed get the pew-pews, right? They come into the country and now they're allowed get guns. Funny enough, the left who want to ban guns, the left are all like, fuck, guns are evil, guns are terrible, guns don't kill people, people kill people, right? That's the argument from the right, which is a fair point. Fuck off with that logic. Get lost with that logic. Here's your gun. Yeah, we want all guns gone for citizens. Ban the guns, they're terrible. Guns are evil. Let's get rid of all guns. What about the immigrants? Give them guns. What? What are we doing? I'm sorry, what? I can't have a gun? You want me to get rid of all guns? Guns are the problem, you said. But yet you want to get rid of the guns, but also you want to give illegal immigrants, guns. Again, fact check me, look it up, prove me fucking wrong. So let's put that on a shelf. Right up there. Behind door number 1, underqualified cops in Nashville. Door number 2, the purge has happened in Pittsburgh because cops ain't answering the call. Door number 3, let's give illegal immigrants guns. Pew-pews, right? Let's give them all the pew-pews. Let's look at the next part on my list. San Francisco. What are San Francisco doing? Announced this week, again, that they're going to go, hey, listen, criminals, we're going to pay you $300 to not be criminals. What? Yeah. That's what they're doing. So they're going to go after certain people who are high-profile criminals, And they're going to go, what if we gave you $300 a month? Would you not kill someone for us then? Could you do me a favor and not murder anybody if we gave you $300 a month? The criminal's going to go, yeah, of course. $300 a month. I'll stop my way of life of being a crack dealer, a drug dealer. Of course. How much do I make from crack and drugs? Probably 20 grand a day, right? Let's say 20 grand a week, right? So, yeah, that $300, I will do that. Give me the $300. So now you're paying people to not kill. Like, I'm sorry, is the law and punishment not supposed to be enough of an incentive not to go out and kill people? But sure, $300. Give me $300, San Francisco. You crazy right-wing state. You San Francisco. Oh, no, wait, never mind. It's a typical left-wing state. But anyway, so here we go. Nashville, we cops. Pittsburgh, the purge. Cops don't answer calls. The immigrants got the pew-pews. And now we have, let's pay the criminals not to be fucking criminals. So we're going to be out of money. Next on the list, what's happening? Canada. Canada announced this week. Oh, Canada. I think when they wrote that national anthem, Oh, Canada, they already knew that they should be ashamed of themselves and how embarrassing they are. I think when you wrote that in their head, or in our heads, we hear, Oh, Canada. But when they wrote it, they went, Oh, Canada. What are we like? That's how the first one that changed it. I know for a fact it was. I have a friend who's Canadian. He said the original national anthem was, Oh, Canada. What are we doing? What are we doing, Canada? So here's what Canada has said. Canada has said, and I want to make sure I quote this right. So they said, leave your car keys at your front door. Because the criminals who are wanting to steal your car, we want to make it easier for them. I'm not making that up. Again, fact check me. You have to take your car keys, leave them at your front door, because what's going to happen is the criminals have guns, and instead of them robbing you, let them just take the keys and leave. Okay? So let's do that for the criminals. Let's leave our keys. And why did he say to do that? Because they're going to rob you. How are they going to rob you? They're Canadians. What, are they going to rob you with compliments? Give me your car and you look really good in those jeans. They're robbing you with, guess what? Guns. They have fucking guns. So the country that has banned guns, that will not let their citizens have guns, the criminals have the guns. And now the criminals, not only do they have the guns, so if you don't want to get robbed, just leave your keys at the front door. Hey, how about, we maybe legalize weapons so I can protect my family? No. No, we don't want to do that. We want to give the criminals your car keys. Because that way they can leave and there's no altercation. But they have guns. Can we have guns? No, that's not going to fix anything. Give him your car. Just leave him at your front door at nighttime. I'm not looking that up. That's an exact fucking quote. And the last thing, right, which is, I'll kind of get to the last thing too in a moment, but what are we doing, right? So what is this? We have a lot of fucking points here, right? I've made a lot of interesting actual facts. So here's my theory. Here's my conspiracy theory. Mick's got the tinfoil hat on now. Here's what I'm believing is going to happen. They want a lawless society. They want it to collapse. They want it to fall and crumble. Why? Because we already have government supermarkets, right? They want to be in control to the point where, like, listen, there's so much violence going on. We don't know what to do. I know. Let's bring in the army. They're going to bring in the army into our little towns, into our little villages, into our big towns and cities. And everywhere you're going to go, they're going to identify you. Let me see your ID. Oh, I don't have my paper ID. You know what? Let's introduce something because these people are leaving their paper ID at home. I know. Let's get digital ID for everybody. So now we can control where they go. Now, how do you can control where they go? Aren't we all just free people? Can't we just get on a plane? You can get on a plane. But have you seen the news in the last 2 weeks? Planes are falling from the fucking sky. So now people don't want to travel anymore. Air travel has gone down out of the fear of falling out of the sky. So now they've got controlled supermarkets already, by the way. So now that's what they're going to do. That's what I believe they want to do. Here comes the army. They're going to watch where we're going. We can't leave. Why would you go on a vacation? Right? Why go on a vacation? because you're not going to get on a plane because planes are falling from the fucking sky. But they have controlled supermarkets. Why would you need a controlled supermarket? Because when it all shit hits the fan, and it fucking will, when the shit hits the fan, where are you going to get your food from? Where are you going to get your food from? I know, don't worry, the big government is going to come in and they're going to help you. And they're going to send you to the supermarket and here's your vouchers and get what you want. Now the government controls what you fucking eat, where you go, who you talk to, everything. And that's my weird conspiracy. And I never thought I would see the day where I would come up with a conspiracy like that. But I truly believe that's where we're headed. And it's fucking scary, man. It is scary. What do we need now at this time more than ever? We need Jesus. We need God Almighty. That's what we need. And it's looking like, man, it's getting close. It is getting close. But anyway, listen, it's great to be back on camera again. Thanks for liking, subscribing and sharing and coming on back. I do appreciate you. And come see me live. Come see me live. Looking forward to seeing you at Uncle Vinny's on April 5th and 6th. And as always, wash your hands, you dirty fuckers. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.